Unacceptable. I let it go too far.
It's too far gone.
Yeah, it's too far gone.
I commend you on the amount of commas, the right there, and there. You use the right one. I let my theirs fly with confidence and don't give a fuck. You talking about group of people? It's THERE, where I come from.
Me too.
So not on that email. Not on that email.
I'm not focused.
And then when you're listing things out, there will be no commas. It would just say, I need this, and this. No commas. Run on sentence king. I once submitted you remember the TOS test in Texas? I once submitted an entire English writing thing. No comma used. The TOS test, the tax test, the STAR test.
The STAR test. Oh, yeah, we got to write the paragraph, to write the letter.
Did you guys pass your STAR test?
I barely made it because I'm telling you right now, I submitted an entire one with not a single comma. You know how you have to do the English handwritten one? Not a single comma was used.
I did great in everything but English like him, but I think, what was it? 1 year? I think it was my junior year. I don't remember.
And I used the same story. This is how diabolical I am. I use the same story every year.
It was a different topic.
No, I used my grandfather's death every single year. And you know how they wanted imagery? The imagery I said, and this is a true story. Shout out my grandpa, R.I.P. I used his corpses rotting and sinking into his skin like a skeleton on Halloween. That was my imagery. That was like, shout out. Thank you. That was like the only thing I ever did to be anywhere near close with the TOS or task or STAR test in Texas was looking for.
Did you guys have to take the SAT when you were in high school? Like, did they like give it to you for free?
Bro, so tell me why. This is a true story. I took the SAT that they give you. Yes, I took it, and I did what like Kevin Hart has a joke, the abacadabaca. I did that like ABC, ABCD, AC. So I did that, but I did it in my own way. I knew that odds were every answer was C before they came out with that actual fact that a lot of the answers are C. So I
started adding five answer choices instead of 4.
Yes, and so I did that a lot, bro. I'm not kidding you when I tell you I submitted that shit. I got a letter in the mail that I had one of the highest test scores, and they wanted to send me to Austin to go and have like this whole thing to see if I could get approved for scholarships and stuff.
Did you go?
Do you remember your score?
No, I don't.
Did you go?
No, my mom didn't want to take me.
Said
you were proud of yourself.
I'm not kidding when I tell you that was a real
C
thing.
on everything or what?
No. But I like literally I started with some good momentum, but then fizzled out very quickly, like within 10 questions. And that's like a fucking 100-question thing. After that, it was a lot of C's, skip over to the A every now and then. This one sounds like it could be the right answer type of thing. This one sounds like I would use it in a sentence. This one sounds like it's right.
Did you ever give like one of them an effort? Just like try to solve the math problem?
Towards the end, no.
Okay.
Ain't happening.
Devin, do you remember your experience with the SAT?
I got into an accident.
What do you mean?
In the Steel parking lot. I took it at Steel. The night.
You had a fender bender?
Yeah. Ran right into this lady. She just left. She got out.
You ran someone over?
No, I ran right into this lady's car. Like I was backing up, and my dad was pissed because my dad had just bought me a brand new Mustang. Like my mom had it, and they handed it to me, and my dad had like put these black racing stripes and these black rims on it. I'm not bullshitting. Less than 24 hours, they had a whole ass scratch down the side of it because I had
24 hours after you got it.
I'm not bullshitting. Yeah, I take the SATs the next morning. Yeah, that's all I really remember about the SATs. I remember you had to write cursive. I could not do that shit.
You can't write cursive?
Hell no, I never learned that shit.
You had to write cursive?
Like, you had to write like a paragraph or something in the very beginning, cursive. I just remember like that, and I never.
Oh, do you know how to write cursive?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you look at how I write print, it like has aspects of cursive.
Don't try to swag out like you actually be fucking, like you grew up overseas on some fucking old English
shit. See, in the
shit.
Dodia school system, they teach us certain things that they don't. I don't know if the Texas education system taught you guys.
Crazy word.
Department of Defense got me.
Hey, how'd your SAT work?
See, I knew I was going to community college, so like
take it?
After sophomore year, I kind of like knew what I was doing, so I wasn't like. I was like the middle of my class. I did enough to like be eligible for sports and stuff. I got A's and B's. So I didn't really study for the SAT. I just like went in because it was free and they made us take it, and I got a 1080.
Wait, there's people that studied for this thing?
Yes. What are you talking about? That's how you get scholarships and stuff.
That's how you get
I
to
just
like.
took the SAT. I just showed up.
Oh yeah, I mean, I already knew
It's
I
less
wasn't.
of a thing now. They kind of like got rid of the requirements for it. Now you just have to like impress them with like your personality and like accomplishments.
I wish man, boy, let me tell you, I'd be somebody today if I was a little bit younger.
That's crazy.
Anyway, shout out. Welcome to the Maybe It's Me podcast, episode 17. Right? Or am I wrong? 17. This is episode 17.
Getting older.
Yes, it is. It's your boy, Nick. Across the table from me, as always, my dog, Devon. How are we, sir?
Good. I'm fantastic. How are you?
Good and fantastic.
Yes,
I'm doing great, bro. I'm doing great. Better than now that I see you. You got a fade. I don't have my hair cut yet.
Oh,
You
finally.
look
My
great.
barber was tripping.
You look good. I love it. And as always, the man behind the camera, Mr. Paul. How are we, sir?
How's it going, guys?
It's going great.
I'm good. How are you, Paul?
I'm doing great.
I just want to hear it one more time.
How's it going, guys?
It never changes. It's fluid. Like, it doesn't change. It's beautiful sound.
I try.
And in the back, finally mic'd up, Miss Erin Lane. How we doing, Miss Erin Lane?
I'm doing good.
Beautiful. I love it. Awesome.
I have such a raspy voice.
Hey, it's cool. No issue at all.
I like it.
Well, the team and the band is back together. Devin, how was our last week, sir?
My last week was good. I don't think I did much. Me and my wife been really busy trying to prepare for the trip we're coming up to this weekend.
Tahoe?
Yeah, so we just been trying to like get that house together and like do that.
Will you be revisiting the casino you got kicked out of?
I want to go gamble again, obviously. However, I have Vegas 2 weeks after that, so I don't know. With the bad luck I've had the past couple of times gambling, I don't know if I want to go in Tahoe or not because there's so much other stuff I can do with Brady and the family that maybe we just don't do that. But I don't know yet. It's to be seen.
What are your odds?
70-30.
Okay. I thought so. Just asking. Paul, how was our last week?
Oh, it was pretty good. I mean, pretty much normal stuff. Soccer came to an end this past weekend.
How's your emotions on that?
Now I was kind of supporting England, and they kind of sold at the end.
Just the three
Lost
Lions
2-1.
Can't make it happen, bro.
Lost 2 European championships in a row. But then, I don't know. It was entertaining. I didn't really have a dog in the fight.
I feel like that's when it's best to watch sports. You just don't really care, but it's a good game. As long as it's a good game, not a blowout.
Yeah, it was a solid game. Oh, well, the first half. I was a first half viewer.
Yeah. And then later yesterday was a Copa America with Argentina, Messi, and Colombia. So watch that.
That boy Messi was emotional.
Did you see his ankle?
That was blown. Do you remember what I told you about my ankle? Mine was double that size.
What did he do?
He like twisted his ankle pretty bad and had to go sit down. He was not playing anymore and he cried. Odds are he cried because this is more than likely his last Copa. I would put money on that he's not playing again.
He's playing like one more World Cup, and that's probably it for him.
When's the World Cup?
2 years.
Here.
Yep. Erin, how was our last week?
It's quite terrible. But that's okay. Like a new week.
It is terrible. It is a new week. What do you want to elaborate on what we can do to make it better, or have you already started traction towards making life a little bit
We've
easier?
already started. We can't mope around for too long, so we've already started making progress.
Minor setback, major comeback. I like it. I love it.
That's very impressive.
It is indeed. Well, my week last week was I hate that, by the way. I fucking hate answering that question myself. Paul knows that for a fact. I'll just skip.
Oh, yeah.
So usually, if you are,
You my boy. That's bad. That's my fault.
I hate doing that. Anyways, action.
Because you had the best week out of us all.
I did have a very.
You
good
had
week.
the best week out of us
I did
all.
have a very good week. So I had a good week by we got done with the podcast. Tuesday was Wednesday, gaining a lot more traction, anticipation. Then Thursday, boom, my wife's birthday. Shout out
Which
my
are
mom.
normally your bad days, and it was a great day.
Yeah, so Thursday are my worst days. I fucking hate Thursdays. It's like my body knows Friday's right around the corner. I start shutting down. But this Thursday, we were on it. The theme this year for my wife's birthday was a day to yourself, a day together, a day with family. And we accomplished that. So Thursday, she spent the day for herself. I went to work. She woke up. She got a massage. She got her nails done. And then we went out to dinner as a family at Perry's Pizzeria don't know if y'all heard of that.
I've been wanting to go.
It's pretty good.
Really?
It's pretty good. It's not bad. I'm not usually a breaker oven or thin crust pizza type of guy, but the pizza wasn't bad. I will tell you, they had this company called Real Ale out there, a little beer company, and they had a creamsicle beer. It tasted just like creamsicles.
Really?
It was delicious.
Like what kind of creamsicle? Like orange creamsicle or?
Yeah, orange
Okay.
creamsicle. Orange creamsicle, the traditional.
Where was this place at?
It's right by your house, actually.
Oh, really?
It's off of 281, right?
Yep.
281, 1604 area.
281 North.
Yeah. I've been seeing it a lot, but yeah, that's good. So y'all had pizza.
There's one on the rim as well. But yes, we had pizza, and then we had like their appetizers and stuff. So we did that. Then the day together spent, we went to a brunch spot called NOLA, which is in New Orleans.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's delicioso. That was probably.
Just can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, big dog.
Did you get a funnel cake?
No, I did not get a beignet. That's what you should have said.
Funnel cake, man.
It's a beignet.
Okay.
To be
I don't understand.
to be culturally correct, a beignet is something that's like a freaking piece of bread that they.
So the shape.
Yeah.
You,
I mean,
but my very first thing I was told was go to New Orleans, you have to try these beignets. And I went and it was just a funnel cake. I was like, with this, y'all just hype this
It
up.
is a funnel cake, but no, I did not have a beignet.
Okay.
But I did have some boudin. I did have some crab. It was delicious. And I had me a nice little sample platter of breakfast. We had some mimosas. And then my wife wanted to get her ears pierced, so she got her ears pierced. Random. She has her ears pierced, but
Okay.
she wanted the ones on top.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay.
we got the ones on top done. And then we got matching tattoos.
I saw that.
Seal the deal. Yeah, so it's right here for me. She has it in the same spot. She has an N with a heart. I have a T with a pulse symbol, so it's 2 beats of a heart because my wife gave me 2 heartbeats of life and my children. So shout out my wife. Is it tears to your eye?
Just good crab, man.
Hey, man. It's true. My wife gave me two new heartbeats in my life, so super thankful for that.
Were you guys planning on getting that, or was it kind of
We
spontaneous?
had always flirted with the idea, but it was spontaneous for sure. We were not planning on doing that day, but it was. I'm glad we did it. It's cool. I like it. Love it. But yeah.
Honestly, that just makes me like happy that y'all had such a great time. Like that made me really
we
happy.
had a really good time. And then after that,
Shout out to Mrs.
What did we do after that? I can't remember. I feel like we did something else really, really random right after we left that. But yeah, it was good. Super good. And then that was Friday. Saturday, spent time with her family. Went to go see our nephew's basketball game. He did really good. He's getting a lot better. And then we spent and had brunch with her family from Austin. So that was dope. The week was good. And then ended the weekend off with House of Dragons, and it was finally a good episode. Episode 5 was very good.
You can't talk. I haven't seen it yet.
What is wrong with you?
I was up late yesterday
No,
watching soccer.
no. Time out. We have adjusted this podcast specifically because somebody threw a temper tantrum about how we couldn't do it on Sundays because they wanted to watch House of Dragons.
Wait, that's why we do it today? Are you? Wait, what?
He was.
No. There's many reasons.
Go
Give
ahead.
me a
List
good
them.
one.
List them.
Give me
List
a
the
good one.
reasons.
Yeah, give me a good one, and don't you dare tell me this Game of Dragons or whatever it is.
Crazy.
It was just there was more times available Monday, and I felt like it.
Paul,
I felt like we had the weekend news to catch up
know
on,
what,
so we
Paul?
do it on Mondays now.
You know what, Paul? That's crazy.
House of Dragons was just like a little add-on, a little cherry.
I don't feel like that's. I feel like that's the whole Sunday. Fuck the cherry. That's the whole Sunday. Is why we. Okay. Y'all got me out here.
he made a demand that said we either do it in your kids' nap times or we ain't doing it on Sundays. And I said, all right, Paul, you
That's
win.
crazy.
I can't do it Sunday at like 7. Impossible.
You can just
And
go
you know-
home and
but you know-
watch it on.
But you know
it's
why?
On
He said
everything.
because he
Not the
said
same. Not the same.
exactly. So how
What?
dare-
I know, and I'm upset at myself. But I'm upset at the soccer game more because that ran long. It was supposed to start at 7. It started at 8:30.
No, first of all, you wouldn't have made it. Soccer's 2 hours.
I still would have been able to watch it. By the time soccer was over, it was like 1 a.m.
I'm tired of you right now, Paul. For real, like we changed this for you.
It's okay.
All right.
There's still like 3 or 4 more episodes.
Wait, no. Go back.
What's
Did you said something about the fact that you can't watch it later? You have to watch it live. It's not. No, that's a lie. You can just go home after
It's
the
not the
podcast
same.
and watch
It's not
it.
the same. It's not
That
the
does.
same.
It's the exact same people doing the
No,
exact
because
same thing.
I get to watch.
What are you talking
I get
about?
to watch the episode and then I get to go on Twitter and see people's reactions.
No,
to it.
I don't want to hear that. That's ridiculous.
Time out. I agree in this.
Oh
when it
my!
comes-
It is my favorite thing of the week when I get to see other people's memes and reactions.
Oh,
to the
you're.
episode.
Oh,
Time out. He don't even look forward to seeing people in real life. What he looks forward to is watching a television show and going to Twitter to see reactions.
Are you
It's a guaranteed laugh on a Sunday night.
oh yes. After
Hang on,
the
are
podcast.
you sitting on your beanbag belly down, toes up, giggling?
That's exactly why we. That is. Wow.
You giggling just like that? He's in
You know, it's just on Twitter, flutter kicking. What is this?
flutter kicks are crazy.
Not another kick.
Wow, that's a all right. You know
It's a
what?
good time.
I'm glad, Paul, because I don't do none of that shit on my Sundays, and now I have to come on my Mondays when like
You weren't
that's-
doing anything tonight either way.
like Mondays are the day to start off at the gym right. Taking my gym time.
Hey, it's all good. We're
I
not
have to
gonna
go to
we're
the
not gonna
gym
break
on
this.
this-
We don't need to unravel this in the podcast today. But I did
breaking
expose.
news. That's
yeah,
a current event you should talk about. What the fuck?
I did expose it, but hey, it sounds like we all
Yeah,
had
it's fine.
an eventful last week. Maybe not the best, maybe not the greatest. I had a really good week.
Glad the
But-
episode was good though.
I feel like
good.
if we rank it 1, 2A, 2B, 4.
Yeah, no, she
that
skips one
fair?
for
Is that
sure.
fair?
Aaron
Is that
skips.
fair?
Aaron skips one for sure. The way she came in hot. Yeah. So, with that, let's just get right into it because I feel like we have a lot to go over today. As far as like story time with Devon is going to be really good. I feel. But real quick, let's just go over goals. I feel like I'm going to have another moment where I need to breathe. But I'm going to go over my goal and say that it was checked. My wife had a great time this week. So I
Yes.
feel like I checked the box this week. I know it was given, that it was her birthday, blah, blah, blah. But this week
I
had
feel like
to
you
do
went
something
above and
again.
beyond. It wasn't just a normal birthday, you
tried.
know? Like, you made it in
I
sequences.
have
You
done
did
better.
things.
I have done better on her birthday, and I want to get back to that too. Of just like planning trips. Like usually that's kind of what I do, but I do find something cool that's tradition for us now. I posted it on Instagram. When my wife comes home, she has a banner up in the room that says "Happy Birthday" in the living room, and we buy party hats for us and the kids. I took a picture of us in the party
I
hat.
saw that.
and
That was
little-
okay.
little
Yeah.
thing. So that'll be our tradition going forward. Is that every year for her birthday we wear party hats.
I like
Did you
that.
take a picture?
He put it on Instagram.
Yep. You know, in a relationship of quote unquote best friends, you usually check in on one another.
I see you every day. I check in with you every day. I don't need that social media stuff. I get the real thing.
That was a good one.
I ain't gonna
That was
lie,
a
you
good one. All right.
can't compete with that.
All right. Well, moving on. Yes, Paul. I did buy party hats and I did post a picture of it. Yes. What? Yeah. So mine was checked off. Devon, we submitted another video.
We did. Y'all saw it.
My man went on another run.
Ran on another
A
run.
lot of cuss words at the end of these runs.
I
and a lot of like
my big ass
asthmatic
don't
breathing.
like fucking running like that, bro. I don't. I just need to do it, but I don't like it.
We feel good.
Yeah, it's so good. It's
How's the Achilles and calf and knee area feel?
in the very beginning, the very first time, boy, that thing was sore. The calves were sore, everything was sore, but the second run wasn't as bad.
All right.
We're feeling better.
You wearing Jordans to run?
No, you're running in Brooks, I think. Yeah, Brooks.
Okay, all right. I didn't think of you as a running shoe type of guy.
You think I'm out here running in Jordans for real? I couldn't even hoop it.
First of all, timeout. Yes, and I say that because I've seen a video of you hooping in slides, and I'm talking about Euro stepping in slides too. So I would take you as a guy that just runs in Jordans. Yes.
No, I don't. I appreciate that, I guess, but no, I do not. I wear running shoes like a civilized human being.
I feel like that's because your wife is in the health world, and she put you onto these.
Oh, there's no doubt that I've learned about Hoka and Brooks and all these other places just because of her. Yes, 100%. I won't deny that.
Okay. All right. Fair.
Yeah.
And okay, now for the two that we've been struggling with a little bit. Mr. Ellis, shine a light on your goals for me, please.
So the first one was to find an apartment.
Uh-huh.
I'd say that's like, it was 100%, but now it's like back to 90
Okay.
because of some things we have going on.
All right.
We'll see if they formulate into something.
So you're putting this on us.
I mean, I did get last minute notice today, but
Like what? It's like 7 hours ago.
it's okay. I worked through it. I took one for the team and made the extra steps to see if something was possible. But yeah, talk about some things.
I love the way Paul's
He's-
looking you dead ass in your eyes,
As if
and
it's-
saying,
bro.
I've been to work and made it possible, and just looking you dead
Dog,
eye. Like,
I'm saying,
you,
like
you
the
go,
boy.
Paul. You go, Paul.
First of all, motherfucker.
Thanks, Devin.
What about our second goal, Paul? Did we go to the movie theater this Friday?
So
I don't. I just need a buzz like.
It was
We
a,
did.
It was a yes or no. So wasn't part of that
I think
question.
it was raining on Friday.
Bitch, you're
So-
inside to watch a movie.
I didn't feel like going out, so we're 0-2.
What did you
I'll
do?
triple up this week.
You said that last week.
Do I have to go to the theater or can I watch it at home?
At this point, I don't give a damn. Do something.
Deadpool comes out next week. I'll definitely go next week.
Last week of the month.
So I have to
was
watch.
ago.
I've never seen the Deadpool movie, so I have to watch 2 of those. So I'll watch those.
You've never seen Deadpool 1 or 2?
Why are you excited to go see a movie? You ain't seen the fucking movie. The first two.
This is the only Marvel movie coming out this year,
All right.
and they showed Wolverine.
Fair enough. Now,
The piece de resistance.
The best one,
the best one? This one.
the hardest one.
the damn near
Impossible.
the impossible. We tried to warn her. We said, hey, every day is a little difficult.
30 times.
31 days in this motherfucking month. And you wanted to try and go for it all. She said, I got it. Miss Erin Lane.
And just because of that, next month's goal, just because y'all
ain't gonna
think
learn.
that I can't do it,
We didn't say that. We
know you can. Your
Life just,
schedule
yeah,
doesn't allow it.
life just lifes.
next month is the Stairmaster.
All right. So we're waving the white flag.
I'm partially waving because I have a new goal to implement
Which would be?
today. Tomorrow.
Let's hear it.
I hope my work does not listen to this. Because when I log on, I typically go back to sleep.
Ooh.
And so now I want to log on and not go back to sleep. That's the goal.
What time do you clock in at?
7,
And you go back, and what time do you wake back up at?
9, 10.
God damn! I thought we were taking like a 30-minute snoozer and waking up.
Just a delayed start, not a mid-afternoon start.
She said an hour and a half.
Okay.
But here's the deal. I'll go to sleep for 20 minutes. I'll set my alarm every 20 minutes. The away status comes on. And so I move my mouse every 20
Wait,
minutes.
time out. That's diabolical
I know.
madness.
Oh, yeah, you have to do
so
that.
you're telling me, first of all, you're not even asleep.
It's right when I hit a dead sleep is when the alarm goes off.
Do you feel like you're toying with yourself?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's
Teasing yourself?
actually torture because it just makes me more tired. So then I keep doing it until I feel rested. And that's around 9.
That's like never. Bro, that is exhausting.
I know. It's so bad. So that's my goal.
So is the,
I need to stop doing that.
so is the goal to stop cold turkey, or are you gonna
Yeah,
give yourself
stop cold
like
turkey.
30 minutes of a delay, 45?
I'm a cold turkey type of
Okay.
lady.
So straight up at 7. Aaron, I have a lot of meetings at 7. I'm gonna be bothering the hell out of you.
That's fine.
I'm already
That's
at work.
fine.
I've been ready to go. Where we are we working?
Yeah, Devin. So both of us are typically up.
Yeah.
Well, he's up at 4. I'm up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. So,
Devin be wide
that's
awake in the
the new
at 7.
goal.
all right.
Halfway through the month, we can.
And what's your occupation again? Just for the record. I'm just like-
I'm a veterinarian.
all right, we're waking up at 7. New goal for the next 2 weeks. Erin Lane waking up at 7 and staying awake.
Waking up at 7, no problem. Staying awake is the issue.
All right, I feel that. I feel it. Okay. Well, that's our goals, ladies and gents. I
I
still
feel
want.
good about mine, just so you know.
You're doing great.
I feel like
That was a reasonable goal. It wasn't.
I feel like at first you didn't believe in me though. Like
No,
yeah,
if we're going to be
at
honest
first-
right now,
at
are we
first
having
I
a
could
moment?
sense it. I was like, you
Are
know
we
what?
having a moment? No, I did not believe my
know.
friend that is 200 plus 250.
I'll get you the right weight. Get the right weight.
Do you think I know the right weight?
If you guess it, yeah.
278.
No, that's too high.
Oh, damn. 267.
Too high. I'm 255. Yeah.
Bitch, since when?
Bruh, like ever?
Oh, I'm getting disrespectful.
All of 2024, at least.
Well, you're fine.
Thank you. But yeah, I know. I sensed that you didn't think I could do it, but I'm going to do it.
There was no sense about it. I literally said I thought you were going to struggle doing this.
But I'm doing it and I'm happy.
I feel that. I'm glad you're doing great. My man, my dog. Hey, so fun fact, Devin left one of the best voice memos I've ever had at like 6 o'clock this morning. And so me and Devin talk on the phone every day. Monday through Friday, or specifically probably around noon. Mm-hmm. And he shared a fun, elaborative story about what that voice memo entailed. So, Devin, could you share to the world what your morning was like this morning?
I mean, I guess if you really want to relive this, it was kind of, I guess what I told you, because I don't know, and Paul never answered, but did I lose the situation, Paul? You understand what I'm saying?
So we're going to start this off, and I want everybody to comment. Do we think Devin won or lost in this story? Is he a winner or a loser?
And it's okay, because I personally feel like I didn't after what happened. I was upset.
I think you lost because of what happened at the end.
Yeah, me too. Oh, it was annoying. Anyways, so I get up, I like to get to work early because I don't want to be dealing with traffic. So I'm on the road. I'm going down 1604, hopping to I-10, going down there. I'm exiting the 410 I-10 area, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, I don't know. I texted y'all like 6 times, so it's like 15 minutes before that this happens, and I'm getting to work. And I'm cruising. I don't bother nobody. Just chilling, and I'm in the far right lane. I'm probably going 60. This is like the best you'll ever see me drive because I ain't in a hurry ever, and that's like a first for anything at all. When it comes to driving. Time. I'm taking my time. I'm not bothering a fucking soul, Nick. Okay. So I put on my blinker that I'm going to exit off I-10 and get onto the 410 turn, like little loop thingy. And I see in my right mirror to my side that there's a car zooming. So I was like, I ain't going to scoot over. I'll just wait. But he starts flashing his lights, honking his horn, honk, honk, honk. And I'm like, I'm not even over yet. I'm just chilling. And he pulls up right next to me. And he starts like yabbering and talking shit and everything like that. And I'm like, this is crazy. So I start talking shit back. I start pointing to the side. I'm like, pull over. Pull over there.
So you were ready to get active.
Yeah, he was in the Mitsubishi Mirage. There's no way. So I was about to. So he also then, like, when he's driving next to me, he acts like he about to hit me and like move over to his with his car.
He hit you with the Euro step.
Yeah, like I was like, we can make this happen because we drive right off this bridge, bro. Like it is what it is at this point.
You was ready to take your own life?
No, I mean, look, I feel like I had a better chance of survival in my truck than he had in that Mirage. Like I should make sure, you know what I'm saying? I crush that, so I was doing it. Obviously, that's the dramatics of it, but you know what I'm saying? I was hot. I was like, let's pull this bitch over. Let's make it happen.
See, you have that genetics where you will fucking commit, where you will go off.
Hey. They say
a motherfucker will air it out. Okay, all right.
So yeah, I'm doing that.
Someone like that on the news.
That's good.
So you was ready to take it there.
I was like, this is ridiculous. And it's also another fellow white person like myself. So I'm just like, what the hell? So he then zooms past me, right, and gets over because we're trying to both get. He's trying to get on the I-10 and I'm trying to get on the 410. So we're going different directions. He gets over in front of me and he tries to like brake check me and stop and like get in front of me like rear end or whatever. But I was already trying to get over to the right. So as soon as he zoomed past me, I just went over the right and then he fucking slowed down. So now I'm passing him and I'm talking shit like I'm out my window like Ace Ventura. This bitch,
you got a whole titty out.
I got the whole fucking half the upper body out. Okay, and I'm talking shit, looking down at him and talking shit, and I lose my fucking hat. The fucking wind takes my fucking hat, bro. My second favorite fucking hat, not this one. My second one, dog. It was so annoying because then I look ridiculous. My shit just flew off. I'm looking at this motherfucker eye to eye. And I'm just like, fuck, you know what? And he goes down I-10 and I get on my fucking 410 and it's like, what at this point? I was fucking pissed, bro. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Time out. So you talking cash shit.
I'm
talking about like, motherfucker, pull this bitch over. I'm about to ride on you.
I'm putting hazard lights on. Let's pull this bitch to the side. Yes.
So you talking cash shit going about probably 50, 60.
Yes.
So you out the window banging on him.
I'm talking shit.
Then out of nowhere, boom, your toupee flies off and your hair is doing this.
Yeah.
Because you got thin hair up top.
No,
so your
hell
shit
no,
is.
I got thick hair up top.
No, I'm saying it's like fine. You're not balding,
I'm about to
but I'm
say.
saying you got like
Yeah.
long hair.
Yeah, it's like
so
that
your
look-
shit.
yes.
You immediately hat backwards more than likely, or was the hat forward?
No, the hat was forward.
The hat was
I mean,
forward.
at work is forward.
Okay, I feel
At
it.
work is
So you
professional.
sitting there, motherfucker, does your so you made a face like you lost your shit too. So you
Yes, I'm trying to grab the motherfucker.
so you looked weak. You showed him weakness because he was like,
upset.
my
I
favorite
was
hat.
pissed, bro. I was so fucking mad. And just look at, I know my hair look ridiculous because I just like I put a hat over this.
So
bitch in
did
the
you?
morning.
So did you like as soon as you went like my hat? Like did you just go inside and like
You know, well,
just
yeah.
drive off?
Luckily, the thing was like we were just like that was the luckiest part. Is like we were so close to where we needed to go our separate directions that it just was.
He was
what
probably
it was.
dumb motherfucker.
Yeah, I knew he was just because I was so mad he got it. I felt like he got it. I was
Bro,
upset.
you know how many people can relate to that as far as like being at the peak of madness,
yes.
and then running into something so fucking stupid
So dumb.
and doing something so dumb to immediately kill like the entire vibe.
Oh, I know, bro. I swear I was ready, and then just as soon as that shit went down, bro, I was my fucking. Oh my god! Like I had to take. I felt like I lost. I said it.
So we
I
asked
said it
the
to
question:
y'all. I said it to y'all. I said I
did
lost it.
Devin lose in that moment where he was
upset.
where he was ready to ride on somebody, and then banging, talking his shit, hat flies off, hair going up in the wind? Did he lose in the moment of that one-on-one? Let us know in the comments. Devin, I think you lost, bro.
I do too.
I think you got to hold that L. Your hat on 35
I
somewhere.
never
right
take
now.
a loss. I take a lesson. Lesson is my hat will be backward next time. Fuck that shit.
I told you it's because you got only 2 fucking little knots tied on that motherfucker. The head too big. You got your hat too loose. You need to strap one too.
You know what's crazy? That you keep telling me my head big, right? And so does my wife now. I swear they're listening to my phone because now my algorithm be giving me fucking advertisements for hats for big ass heads and shit.
Devin, you got 2 knots. You got 2 little straps.
I got a normal ass head with a proportional body. I feel like it's just everything's normal.
No, your body and your head are meet perfectly.
No,
But I'm just saying, if they was handing out helmets for the NFL, they'd give you one that was a little upsized. They'd put the normal one on your shit. And you'd be like, I can't. Gotta get size me up.
No, yeah. I mean, now I get it all the time. So I'm gonna start buying big hats to see what the difference is.
I feel like Paul's the same way. Paul, you got a big head.
It's normal size.
I'm just I'm banging on everybody.
Yeah, but yeah, that was my morning. I had a good day though. I really did.
No, it was one of those moments where you had to have a good day. You can't go out like that. You can't go out like no punk bitch losing your hat on 35.
Ah, it was crazy. I had a meeting with the engineers too. They're like,
No hat either.
No hat.
I
bro.
bet you somebody asked you too. Where's your hat?
I don't know where my hats are, bro. So I had to like find one in a freaking storage locker room or some shit that I found. It was terrible, but yeah, I made it happen.
I got like 30 hats in my truck at all times.
Well, I'm gonna need some. I clean my truck every Sunday now. That's why I don't have
I
that.
have them organized underneath my back
I
seat.
know. I try to keep just one though, because I don't like to keep them. I don't know. I probably need to. Now I know I need a backup hat just in case.
In case you talking shit and that bitch flies off in the wind.
So annoying. It was a good hat too. That's what was also sucked.
That is
My
terrible.
favorite white and black hat. It's favorite. Good. Happens.
Damn. Paul, how do we feel about his scenario? What do you think? You said you thought he was a loser.
I mean, the guy walked away unscathed. He didn't fight you. You're the only one that
You lost
something
against the
in this.
wind.
Facts. Facts. I don't look like. See, that's why I come down. This is why I sent you this message so we could hash this out and figure out how I really didn't lose it. Thank you.
All
It's
right.
the win.
There we
I'm
go.
okay with 1-0 against Mother Nature.
Okay. Fair. Hey, quick question. I'm just curious. What would you say is the greatest hip hop album of all time?
For me,
Let's do yours, and then let's do what you really think is the greatest hip hop album of all time.
don't ask me that because I think it's the Eminem's albums, but I like the Blueprint 3 too, and I like the Carter.
The Carter's a fire one.
The Carter's
Shout out Wayne.
Like I don't know that I can just rank them all. I just like there's like just certain that I just put in that little area, that little category.
Okay.
Like that Nas's album.
M is your go, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. That's what people say.
Stick together.
Facts. Yeah, no. I'm asking because obviously we got 50 up. And that to me,
Oh, Get Rich or Die Trying to classic. I couldn't have forgot about that.
I would say Get Rich or Die Trying is the greatest hip hop album of all time. I don't think it's close.
Really?
I'm being dead serious. From start to finish, that is a masterclass of an album.
Was everybody listening to it when it came out?
Oh, yes.
Easily. I guarantee you, if you're born in the late 80s all the way to like 95, you can probably name every song on that album, or at least 9 out of the, I think there's like 14 tracks, 14 or 15, if I'm not mistaken. You could probably name 9 of them within the first 2 seconds of the song.
That good?
Amazing. It's a masterpiece.
What's yours?
What?
Get Rich or Die Trying is my number one. It's not close.
Were you around for the G Unit era?
For like the hit songs that play on the radio.
But like also just like
In the Club was on there.
yeah,
They played on the radio. So
Many
yeah.
Men was on there.
Many Men's my favorite.
Didn't hear that later on until like
You just
high
heard about
school,
that
middle
yesterday?
school.
Oh,
Oh, it's like I could go through the list. I can't remember all of them right now. But like shout out Montel. He's the one that like he was 50 Cent was his. He knows probably word for word on almost every track on that album. Honestly,
shout out 50.
shout out 50. We obviously have that up for other reasons.
We do.
Somebody got hit like they got hit, but he's breathing.
He's breathing.
Shout out Donald J. Trump, man. All I'll say about the situation for now is that I guess I'm just very happy that nothing happened, and unfortunately there was fatalities. The person that caused the event and an innocent bystander. That's always sad.
Yeah.
And my feelings on the whole thing are just, it is insanity to me that as a nation we get this serious about something to where we feel like we need to do this type of thing to it. Whether people believe it's a hoax or not, whatever, it's still one of those things like, bro, we have to take it this serious. Like even sporting events, we're about to get into one dealing with the Copa America later, I think. But it's just like, we have to get this real about sports or politics or anything to put people in harm's way. It's fucking insanity. Like really think about that for a second. We go that hard and it's just this country.
Not that one.
But I'm saying I believe it's just this country acts like this when it comes like and like makes it this big of a deal.
Yeah, I got you.
Like when you go to like soccer games over there, yeah, it is like that. It's hostile, but at the same time, it's just like, bro, that's par for the course. Like,
Yeah.
But I guess as a human society, yeah, sports in general are crazy, but politics, like, bro, come on now, it's insane. Your take on it?
Honestly, I think this is the first time I've lived through something like this, right? Like,
Yeah,
it's
JFK
officially
was
in
before.
it's officially in the history books. Not that
It's been like 40 years since.
not that I'm proud of, but yeah, like
George
you
W. got a shoe thrown at him. Okay,
Well.
and he dodged that bitch like the Matrix. So
I think the last one was like Reagan or something.
yeah,
that Reagan got attempted.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's so it's like it's weird. To, like,
and it was
live
on
through it.
on the date of JFK.
So that I don't know. I'm the only thing that confused me is nobody's scattered in the feet in the.
Yeah, that's another
Nobody
thing.
like if I heard gunshots, I wouldn't be chanting USA. But that I'm not saying I don't know either way.
What was your guys' initial reaction when you saw it? Because when I first saw it, I was at my parents' house, and they just like they always have the news on, so like randomly breaking news just popped up, and all I heard was like it sounded like a pellet gun because I've never like shot like anything other than like Nick's gun. And I don't even know what ammunition that takes, but it didn't sound like anything like heavy. So I was like, "What's happening?"
As soon as I heard it and his reaction to getting hit, I said, "It's a .22 caliber."
Like to someone who shoots a gun, you could pretty much tell.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell. I didn't know. I just saw him. I just him and the boy ducked. I was like, damn. Like,
I do believe if he didn't lean on the podium like he did, he would.
Did you guys see how close he was to just his brain just shattering?
yeah,
Like he like turned to the right a little bit.
No, that's what I'm
and that
saying.
saved his life.
He leaned on the podium, and the shot it grazed his ear. So like, I mean, it's call it what you will. That's just fucking crazy, like timing. But yeah,
Do you guys feel like we've been living through like a history book these past couple years with like COVID and then just a
absolutely.
bunch of other stuff happening?
That's what but that's what I said is crazy about like life growing up in high school and stuff. And to me, is like you read these history books, right? And you kind of comb through them, and you see things like obviously JFK. You see like Abraham Lincoln's, Martin Luther King's, like, and it's like you don't realize that you will soon be in history.
Yeah.
Like your chapter of what you go through at that time, all the way to your adulthood, past your adulthood, whatever, will be in the history book. So it's kind of weird to like see that happens. Like somebody growing up, like my kids, when they say history book, COVID will be a part of that. And it's like, they will ask me.
You have to write an essay and you're going to be
yeah,
someone
like I had to go through COVID. Like, bro, what?
Yeah, they don't
Well,
even
let's
understand.
start with 9/11.
Yeah. We had to go through that. Like we and it's like all those things. So like a fun fact I grew up with, shout out my mama Lily. Shout out my mama Lily. One of the biggest troopers in my life. She died at 106, I believe.
Good.
And so if you do the math according to like when she died, everybody knows the show Peaky Blinders. She was born in 1913. Peaky Blinders was around that time. So my mama Lily was a newborn when Peaky Blinders started. And then you go into the Great Depression. My mama Lily was around for the Great Depression. You go through like World War II. My mama Lily went through World War II. You go through Vietnam. You go through all of the wars. You go through black and white television. You go through segregation. You go through Martin Luther King. You go through Malcolm X, Rodney King, internet, cell phones,
civil rights,
like,
computers.
Like when she was older, did she know how to like use all that stuff, or was she kind of like?
Nah, she was an OG. She kept to herself. She would just tell me to turn the TV on, make sure the Spurs game was on, and let me get some vanilla bluebell ice cream. Shout out,
She
Mama
stuck to
Lily.
what she knew.
R.I.P. Yeah, she stuck to what she knew. She was a real one for sure.
I can't wait to get that into my life though.
She
old and retired
she done
like
made
that.
me. I'd get there. She was the type of granny that used to walk by you when you were sleeping 16 times and keep throwing blankets on you. I'd wake up on my pallet with 10 blankets on me, sweating like a motherfucker, boy.
Because you just thinks you're cold.
Oh, yes. That's some old school shit. When you got a granny that walks by you when in the middle of your sleep and they hit you with one of these, they touch you and then you wake up and they say, I just try to make sure you're breathing, baby. I'm just trying to make sure you're breathing. Like, motherfucker, I'm trying to sleep. And then you just feel a weight, just blanket on top of you. You look cold. Like, my Lily, I'm sweating. Yeah, no, I grew up. That's why I say when I grew up, it was different, bro. I grew up in a house that had them wood plank walls.
But
the
you see
box
how,
television.
even just, you know what I'm saying, how like we've kind of gone through it too. Like you could just take the television, for example, bro.
Nah, facts.
I used to have one of the, you remember them, my parents had one of them big things that used to be like 400 pounds.
I had never had a
you know?
big screen in my
And it was like,
life.
it was like a fucking tank. that
Oh,
you
yeah.
put in your thing. Now they're just like,
Oh, I tried to ask
Thin as
Paul.
paper.
I don't think Paul has gone through life without internet.
what?
The only real time that I've like been to somewhere and there's been like no internet and like you just have to.
Was at home in Belize.
Yes.
What about like smartphones and stuff? Did you ever have a flip phone or anything?
When I was like in elementary school.
Like I don't know
I
if he
didn't
knows
have
what a
phone elementary.
beeper's function was. Like
Oh, you never had a pager?
I only
My
saw
dad
it in
used to
TV
have a
shows.
pager. I always remember my dad having a pager
Yeah.
for the longest.
You don't even know what Nextel chirp is.
What is that?
It was a hit by them rappers, boy. That's how them trap boys would get moving on them.
Did you guys used to have like custom ringtones?
Boy, what? For everybody. For everybody.
That was a real thing.
For
No, it
everybody.
used to take so much time too. Yeah, I used to do that.
You didn't even know what custom voicemails are. I'm about to bring that shit back. Y'all about to call me in here, many men. Many men. And then I'm going to fade in. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Nick, so I can't get to the phone right now. Go ahead and leave a message for me. Appreciate you. And then fade back into music. Many men.
Is that what everyone did?
Yes, bro. What? Those were the times.
I used to only.
I used to have
look at
Neo
magazine.
for the females back in the day. Sexy love. I know who be calling. Shit. Trey
Like
had
that.
a custom ringtone. Everybody.
Those trays.
Yeah, for a while, it was like some Jeezy shit. You know, I used to think I was like a hood version back in the day. So I used to have a bunch of trap shit on my phone. Carter, the Wayne ran my childhood. Wayne was the greatest rapper alive for a long period of my life.
Was this like when Lollipop was a big hit? That's
I
the
know
first. That's the first song I remember from him.
First of all,
What?
don't ever reference that song to me again when it comes to Lil Wayne.
It was not what it was known for. At least when I was young.
Not what he
The
is
wow.
known for.
Paul, that's crazy, bro. That's what he was known for?
Yeah, and
See,
then
are
I
you
know
part of
Jay-Z
this?
and Rihanna.
First of all,
from,
if you gonna go to a track with Wayne on it, I'm going the block is hot. The block is hot. Every time I come around, you say they bling bling.
never heard it.
All
You don't know that.
And then second, like I grew up to like Mrs. Officer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope.
You don't know what Miss Officer is?
Nope.
This is a
Do
sham.
you see her face behind you?
Erin's
Paul?
losing her mind.
My face is for a different reason.
Oh, memories.
Yeah.
You have that, Paul? Can you tell me that? Like if a certain song comes
No,
out?
his song is "Party in the USA." God,
Paul,
his song
you
is
can't
"Party
tell
in
me
the USA."
like you don't have a song that's like,
"Party in the USA."
No, like Fireflies from Owl City.
I love that song.
Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yes, that's my jam.
These are like
too.
summer songs.
But that's not what I'm asking you, Paul. What I'm asking you
sorry.
is, do you have songs that come on that remind you of like a good or a very bad memory? Like you relate it to maybe another person or something.
No, I don't like things like that.
I'm out. What was that second song you said?
Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen.
That
Don't
was-
act like that wasn't a hit back in like 2012, back when Gangnam Style and stuff was happening.
What is wrong? What is going on?
What now goes to my mind is now because I've seen Paul physically in life, so I imagine him window down, two hands, singing Carly Rae Jepsen right now on that radio, killing it.
What is going
You
on?
look like
When you
Terry
li-
Crews and White Chicks singing that song.
you live
Why
in
is that your
Germany.
go-to?
Because back in when I lived overseas, you only could download the top 40 songs when you're on a road trip, and that's number one song. So every time that thing replays,
I
you're
would have
hearing,
been.
Call Me
I,
Maybe.
I genuinely would have been okay if you would have told me "Du Hast."
What is that?
That's that German song. It's like "Du
Du
Hast." There, "Du Hast." It's a great song, and I would have loved if you said that. But first of all, the fact that you're African American and didn't say a hip hop song really bothers me.
What do you mean? I mean, what's that one song with Rihanna and Jay-Z? Umbrella? Yeah. I remember that one. That one was a big hit.
Wait, do you know like what is Jay-Z's
not
like
even
best
hip-hop,
album
dog.
to you? Like
What's the one with Kanye West?
That's not his own album. What is going
He's
on?
on it. Or the one,
We're in the
where the
Matrix.
song with Justin Timberlake had
Like-
on it. Suit and Tie? Something like that?
you
So we just don't like trap. We don't like rap. That's what I'm hearing from you. We don't like rap.
Have you ever heard of The Blueprint?
No. I like rap.
Okay, so let me ask a question for the room. Question for the room. Like Devin said, what's the one song that you can rock with, like that you've rocked with forever that can change your mood around positively?
Oh man, I don't know. Like one of the things just get me going. I can sing it word for word. Just like gives me like if I'm like having any type of thing. Boss Hoggin by Slim Thug.
Respect. Okay. Boss Hoggin by Slim Thug. Paul,
I don't have one.
you lying sack of shit. Please give me your
can't.
go-to track.
I don't have one.
It's Party in the USA.
It's not. But I can't say what it is.
What is
Why
it?
not?
I can't say it.
Please
sings
tell me.
Oh, come on.
Just say it.
Do I need to put a reserve on like I will not comment on what it is?
No, I can't say it.
Please say
You can't say because it's nickel no or what?
No, I just have to keep it private.
What?
Mambo
It's
number
a
5.
song.
No.
Mambo number 5 would be wild. Paul, come on, bro. This is a safe place.
Erin, what's yours?
Mine is whatever Paul's is.
Crazy.
Come on, Paul. What
Paul,
is it?
just come on, bro.
Maybe another time.
Wait, you just don't want to be judged, or
It's a song. I'm with you. Carly Rae Jepsen, Call Me Maybe is a fire song. I jammed that out of my car, but I also
It's not
throw it-
that.
Boss Hog. I know it's not, but I'm saying it's
It's not that.
What is it, Paul?
No. Let's move on.
Erin, what's yours?
rather be. Have you heard of that?
By
Just Glenn,
why does that sound
like Clean Bandit and Just Glenn
I need to
is
I need
the
a refresher.
ultimate.
It's the
hype
ultimate
song.
hype song.
It's what I would sing when I would go to the gym at 3:30. I would have a fake microphone, and I would video myself singing this song and put it on my stories.
I'm gonna listen to it. I found it.
Devin's.
I
never
feel
locked
like
in.
you will like it, Devin.
Appreciate it. I like all kinds of music. Like,
No,
I
yeah.
be
There's
going
not
through
a
that type of
genre
shit.
that I don't like. Okay, cool. Mine would be "Still Not a Player" by Big Pun featuring Joe.
Okay.
That song is the best song that I could ever ask for.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm just disappointed in you.
I'm sorry.
We're just not getting a lot of love from Paul recently. Just
It's a song.
Anyways,
He's afraid of the judgment, I guess.
Can I know the singer artist?
no. You probably don't even know who they are.
Then why would it matter what you say it if I wouldn't even know who they are? I don't know how to preference. Like, I don't know how to put any emphasis on what it means or how good or bad it is.
Maybe this is something that we'll just find out later on.
The Wiggles.
Sure.
Teletubby song, I guess. It's all right.
Devin, I heard you got something for us.
You got a little maybe it's me, huh?
Oh, maybe it's me. I got you. Okay. I do have a thing, but I need I have noticed something about me. Okay. So I don't know if it's just me, and I want people to let me know. Like, I need 1, 2, and 3 to let me know. Do y'all do this too or not? Because I do it. I've learned it. I have learned because I've been trying to get back into TV shows. Y'all be giving me so much shit. So I've actually watched some shit.
What are you watching?
Attack on Titan. I'm trying to get
We're into anime.
I'm trying to get in. See, culture, trying something.
Probably the best one.
That's what people keep telling me. I'm trying to get in there. So, do y'all do this? I have learned that my attention span is jack shit because I keep watching an episode, watching it, and I get fucking distracted.
Are you watching it in sub or dubbed?
The fuck does that mean?
Are you watching it in Japanese or in English?
What? English? Well, I didn't know you could do that. Why are I watching Japanese? I don't understand that.
That's the traditional way. That
Some people
huge
like the
anime
Japanese
fans
voice
prefer.
actors.
Listen, I'm just trying to get into something. I'm not that.
I feel y'all
you know what I'm
listen
saying?
to
Like, I
English.
just
Don't
English.
let
You know
them
what I'm
judge
saying?
you.
I didn't know that was a thing. Anyways, I watch it and I keep getting distracted. Like, I go to my phone or I fucking just get up and walk around. I don't fucking know, and I have to keep watching it and keep rewinding it, and then I will skip back because I'll be I missed that part. Skip back, right? Just to fucking miss it again. Like, I'll miss it again because I get distracted again. Like, I swear to God, I've watched a 30-minute episode and made it last like an hour and a half because I can't focus for 30 minutes on a fucking show. And I think I have a problem.
I think that's society nowadays. We have a short.
So you rewind too?
No, I just keep it pushing.
Well, how do you know what happens?
I don't care.
Like, I will look up in 6
You're
minutes.
missing that much of the show.
Yeah.
No, like, I'll look up in 6 minutes of the whole
Are you
episode.
like that deep into your phone where you're
I
not half
don't
paying
know. I'm
attention?
that deep into my head. Like, it just be like, I'll be distracted. I could be looking at the TV.
I'm not a rewinder. It actually irks me.
Really? Oh,
Like
you'd
my-
be pissed. Like I said, I made this episode
my
last hour and
wife.
a half.
My wife is like, I didn't see what happened. Rewind it. It makes me livid.
So you don't
hate
do this.
that.
See, so it's not. Do you do this, Paul?
No, and it bothers me when me and someone are watching something and they're not paying attention, because then I feel like I'm invested in it, and then I get upset. It's the same thing with like food. Like, if someone's not eating their food, it's getting me upset because it's getting cold, so you're not going to enjoy it when it's the best.
What? That upsets you?
Yes, like
First of all, some food is better cold than it is hot. So.
it's warm food. But it bothers me when someone's not like fully invested in what they're doing. Like, if you're watching this movie with me, watch the movie. Don't be like off doing something else.
Paul, like, I swear to you, like, this is what I'm saying. I have every intention. Like, I rewind it with the fucking purpose, with the exact intent to make sure I watch it again. And the littlest fucking shit, just, my cat will fucking move. And next thing I know, I've missed another 3 fucking minutes.
I think you just have like ADHD.
You probably do.
I thought, man, more people would be like, yeah, I rewind too. I miss it all the time. No?
I don't rewind. That is a waste of
Do you
time.
rewind? So that's only me.
No, I don't rewind. I start over.
Damn.
What?
Yeah.
Like, the whole episode?
There's only like 1 or 2 shows that I can relate to with that, where like I just can't.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
can't make it, but I want to watch it, but I can't make it. It's not that I'm not interested.
Thank you.
There's something.
No, yeah, there's a show like anime is definitely the one like that for me. Where like I've been watching Jujutsu Kaisen, and like there will be parts of the episode where I'll just miss, but I'm not going back. You got me fucked up. I'm not going back.
Well, I don't know what happens, and then I lose investment. Like, if I can't keep up with the storyline, there's no reason to keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Your Honor was like that for me, and my wife has watched it, but I picked up on exactly what happened within this 2nd season.
I think that's actually the show I'm talking about.
Yeah, Bryan
Yeah,
Cranston.
I can't finish.
It's very slow, but very good.
Yeah.
but very slow.
Yeah.
I need to focus on it. Like, it's gonna be something I maybe focus on as like a goal to get my attention span. I feel like I can just.
Is one of your goals going to be to finish a series or show?
There's like how many? I thought there was like 6 seasons of that.
Attack on Titan is deep.
Yeah.
So
Paul, I watch an episode maybe a day, if not every other
I
day.
watched
I don't
it
binge
fully
watch
through.
it.
Like, I caught up like 2 years ago. If you watch an episode a day, you'll be good. But the way they did it, which was terrible, there's 4 seasons. The last season, they took like 4 years to release everything. So if you're just watching all the way through, you'll be good.
There's 6 seasons on this thing I have, so that's what I'm gonna watch.
They broke up season 4 into like 3 different parts.
Oh God, that's so much. It's a lot.
It's good.
But like I'm trying.
So I think it's. I know there's people. Let us know if you're one of those that rewinds the fucking show in the middle of it because you could not pay attention.
But I have every intention to repay
That's
attention.
fine. I have every intention of doing stuff in life too. I just, fail.
But it's something I've noticed, and it's starting to irk me. Like it's starting to like really, like bro, what did you do? Like you can't like focus.
Change.
Have you tried turning your phone off
Just kidding.
or setting it aside?
I have not tried to turn it off. I can't really turn it off.
Just
per se.
set it in the kitchen.
I have tried to lay on top of it with my back, like I lay on my back, so I try to put it in my back so I can't fucking get it. But I've tried.
Yeah, I'm not a big person on rewinding. I don't like it. I'll just march through it.
You don't know what happens. I have to know what happens.
Good on that. It wasn't bad. That wasn't bad though. Not bad. Maybe it's me.
It irks me. It really does starting to bother me.
Let's get into some current events, shall we?
All right, guys. So first one we got Houston just shutting down.
Dog.
So about 500,000 people in Houston don't have power right now.
Big Burrow came through and fucked up the state, boy.
Yep. So Hurricane Burrow came through and wrecked some infrastructure and stuff. So
They said, I'm a category 2. Okay, watch what this category 2 does.
and with that,
It gave me a whole Tuesday afternoon off.
Yeah,
Yep.
it did,
With that
didn't it?
Spectrum
shut down
outage,
Spectrum statewide.
my whole afternoon, I went home.
Dog. That was the most stressful shit at work. We have Spectrum, and you have Spectrum.
Yeah, we have
Y'all just raised the white flag. I couldn't. I had machines going and stuff, so we had to pivot and try to
that
hotspot and figure life out. So it was annoying.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But also, like, yeah, straight up Big Barrel and fucked up Houston bad. Like, they still don't have power. It's been a week.
Have you
Imagine
seen the line of people that like
trying to get food and
Like
water.
Jack in the Box and
So
stuff, yeah, and Whataburger. There's
there's a meme out there right now where I agree.
Yes.
I
I
agree
know what you're
wholeheartedly.
talking about, yeah.
Where the homie is at Jack in the Box because there's obviously some food there, and he does a fucking 360, and it's a line around the block. And I agree with what he said. He said, "It ain't never in life been that good to where I'm waiting in this goddamn line that long. It ain't ever hit like that." But I will say the only time it's a hitter is when you are trashed and you've gotten way too fucked up and you need them 99 centers to even your ass out. It's going to give you the guts. We know this. Okay, people? We know that the 99-cent tacos are going to give you the guts. But I tell you what, have a nice time out at the bar. Get a little drink in you. Get a little buzz going. Hell yeah. Then you get a little hungry. Just go home. Don't go to the drive-thru because I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, it'll be some black people up in there trying to sell you some drugs. And so just go home, get it DoorDashed, get the 99 centers on your boy. Remember Nick when you do this. 99-cent tacos. Get 3 orders of them. That's 6 total.
Devin, have you partaken in this ritual?
Yes, but not through DoorDash because I'm protesting them. But yes, I've had their tacos. That's the only time I've had Jack in the Box tacos. I don't get Jack in the Box.
You don't know. Yeah, Jack in the Box ain't no middle of the day.
You're not going there for dinner.
Hell no.
No. I've never been there for anything but the tacos too. As I'm saying, maybe I've gotten like fried poppers.
You get like a 99-cent
Yeah.
burger every now and then.
Don't they
something
have?
like that.
Aren't they like the everything place?
Yes, but I'm telling you, if you go to Jack in the Box and you tell me you don't get 99-cent tacos with whatever you order, we cannot associate together. Like we ain't even friends.
I think I'm gonna go for dinner. Like those tacos, you're making them sound really fucking good.
I'm trying to tell you,
The
I've
mini
had
tacos.
They do have the mini tacos, but no.
Or you're talking tacos.
I'm talking the
They come in like a
traditional,
sleeve, like a little
Yes.
one
Yeah.
little.
and
little
they're
white
better.
sleeve.
It better be trans fucking parents.
Yeah.
I better see the taco through the bag.
It starts as a white bag.
Yeah.
But when that grease hit it, boy, it's straight through. You can see the corn shell.
It better be transparent when I get home.
So it's better than Taco Bell.
Easily. Devin begs to differ because that's his spot. That's
Taco Bell's fire.
Taco Bell's like number one in Devin's book.
McDonald's.
But for me, McDonald's is number one. But to me, there is never a trash meal that I want more than Jack in the Box, boy.
Yeah.
Never. You can get a
it's
milkshake.
the number
You can
one
get a
meal.
chocolate milkshake mixed with some curly fries. They got curly fries and regulars. And then you can get the 99. Boy,
So number one drunk spot
easily, dog.
over Whataburger.
Easily. I'm telling you, you can go there, order, and get some weed. It's the number one drug spot.
You just assume the guy that's working there sells stuff too.
I'm not assuming. 410 and Broadway, they had to shut that bitch down. They don't exist no more because they were trapping out the back. I'm not playing. San Antonio knows what's up.
Same thing with, oh, I don't know, yeah.
They literally, they wouldn't even take your shit on the speaker. They'd be standing outside at the menu board. They would be standing outside at the menu board, and either that or you would pull up to the window and be like, bro, I've been standing by the speaker box for fucking 30 minutes. My fault. What you need, big dog? Like, let me get it. Matter of fact, just take about 6 of these tacos for free. My fault.
They handing out free stuff.
Dog. Shot Montel, Q, they know what's up on the 410 and Broadway Jack in the Box. Anybody from Heights knows that Jack in the Box used to be the spot, boy.
410 and Broadway. Okay. I know exactly where that's at.
R.I.P. I don't even think it exists anymore for real.
They shut the whole thing.
I'm telling you, they was trapping out the back. They was trapping out the back.
Yeah. They shut the one.
San Antonio does it right. I literally think there's only like 2 Jack in the Box around. I know, shout out Judson, because it's right around the corner from my house.
I do remember that one.
So there's one on Judson. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to our next topic.
Good story.
Did you guys know I have a new job?
What'd you start?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I got a coaching job.
Oh,
You
you're a
about to
coach.
quit?
It's not paid, so I'm the new head football coach at the UTSA football team. So,
Are you talking about fucking NCAA?
yeah, so college football 25 came out.
I was like, man, I was about to be. We was about to go together if you was about to be at UTSA. But I'm coming with you.
I
But
got my
anyway.
visor ordered, got my whistle. I already got a bunch of UTSA stuff.
So
but-
you're playing it already.
Oh, I played a game already. I'm starting my dynasty when I get back.
Hey, how can we play this together as a podcast? Erin as well. What do we do?
You gotta have the game.
What is it? What is it? What are you talking?
NCAA 25,
football.
the video game.
Oh, do I need to like buy a thing?
Yeah, you gotta buy a whole console. and
That's
shit.
fine.
Me
I'm
and,
a.
whatever.
Can we play 007 next?
I would love that.
007 is fire. Like an
That'd be
old
flames.
N64.
But you can play with like friends and shit, right? And like build y'all's own teams in y'all's own little league.
Yeah, you could have like an online dynasty type deal.
Terrence and Trent are already in all of them, bro. Like literally, that shit dropped at 3:00. The motherfuckers. I was on the phone with them at 2:59 at work, and they was already gearing up.
People
They
are
had
treating
it
like a
ready to
national
go. Yeah.
holiday.
Terrence called into work. He ain't going to work today. He didn't go to work today. And he ain't going to work tomorrow. And he gonna tell you he has corona.
Yeah, I mean COVID, but yeah, we get you.
College football 25.
I mean, you got to
Super
understand.
realistic.
You do have to understand the magnitude of this. We talked about this like episode
Yeah.
1 of our podcast.
I love it.
Is like, bro, y'all don't understand the magnitude of what this video game was. This literally used to make me want to be a professional. I mean, a college athlete. I wanted to chase the Heisman.
It's very fun. Then like I like one of the new dynasty rules they have is you have to put some of your energy towards studies.
Yeah, you gotta, like, allocate time to
your
study.
Your guy is fatigued throughout the week for the game or they, so you have to balance it like a whole.
All right, now
Like,
come
that's
on
dope.
now,
I
dog.
Like that. That's
You can't
dope.
fall below
Y'all already
2.0.
know.
You have to maintain a certain GPA. You can't fall below, or else you can't play. Like
Realistically, I'm not playing. I'm going to a team that recruits me to understand I do not get
Going to
good
Colorado?
grades.
Do you think if you would have been like, let's say you made it in like college football, would you been trying to get with a tutor trying to do your homework for you?
Paul,
Like, cause you know how they have like team tutors,
Yeah, no,
like
yeah,
they always do the work
Those
for
are
them.
mandatory when you go to
Paul.
college like that.
But you're not choosing a hard major in college.
in middle school, I forged every teacher. I studied signatures. And I'm not, I had 5, whatever different
Felonies
classes.
out here.
I studied signatures.
Is that bad in middle school?
Yes. I studied signatures to forge them on the progress reports to be able to play.
Did your mom ever find out?
No. I forged her signature. I forged my stepdad's at the time signature.
Damn.
Get to high school. I can't even remember. I did so much shit.
So
I was out here Xeroxing copies and trying to I was photoshopping before photoshopping was a thing. Bro, I'm telling you, I was diabolical with my shit.
No.
So I would do the same thing in NCAA 25.
Yeah. Another thing about this, one of the first podcasts we reported that Archie Manning was not going to be in the game.
Yeah, he apparently realized how stupid he is.
Yep, they probably gave him a bag to do it, but he's now in the game.
It doesn't matter if you get a bag or not, bro. Like we talked about this in the first podcast, with this game, and it's like you probably felt stupid. You probably felt like dog. I maybe play 1 or 2 more years tops. I opt out just so I can miss out on history.
I know he's not starting.
Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers is on the cover, so
yeah. I mean, I'm glad he opted in. I didn't care either way though. It was gonna be.
He ain't my quarterback.
He my quarterback.
Tell him to hit the transfer portal.
Yeah, go ahead, big fella. Yeah. You wanna act it. You wanna stand out and get this bag underneath the like. Go ahead and see yourself in fucking Alabama.
You said you're gonna do a dynasty, right? So you're obviously like, if you had to choose someplace, if you could have actually played college football somewhere, where would you have chosen?
Like I'm a 5-star recruit, I get a pick of the litter.
Just say whatever. Yeah, whatever it would be.
I probably would have gone like somewhere like Oregon or something.
Oh god, because
that would have been nasty.
The uniforms.
You get everything Nike,
but they don't fucking win. They don't do nothing.
I would have went to Texas. Strictly on Vince Young. Strictly. Y'all don't understand what that man was.
Where are you going, Devin?
Me? I'm going to Alabama. It would Saban.
See, the only reason I want to go there is because like every 5-star goes there, so then you competing with a bunch of 5-stars for one starting spot.
Trying to get to the NFL.
I'd have gone to Texas or like somewhere historic like Notre Dame.
Yeah,
Michigan, Notre Dame, somewhere up there.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, you could live your dream though.
Nah. I could. I mean, I might get this game. I might. Y'all are pushing.
I want to get this game just so I can bring Nebraska back. That's my team. That's my favorite college football team. We're not doing too well, but actually, we got the number 1 rated quarterback in the country last year coming in. So hopefully, we can do something with that.
All right, moving on. Next one we got. Did you guys see the video I sent you guys of the Colombia-Argentina game?
Yeah, we saw it. I mentioned that earlier about how they just turned up and said, fuck any type of rules.
So the game was supposed to start at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It gets to like 6:50. They start panning over to the crowd, empty stadium. They pan over to the outside of the stadium. There's like 100,000 people outside trying to get in. Half these people don't got tickets. So what ends up happening is people just start bum rushing the gates. And a bunch of people just without tickets just start coming in. So what ends up happening is people spend tens of thousands of dollars on their tickets. They don't even get to go in.
Imagine trying to get to your seat and somebody just sitting there. And they probably don't speak English.
Yeah, it got so bad they just had to let the people that didn't have tickets stay because they can.
Bro, they were pushing them. They were pushing them into the AC vents. I'm not kidding.
People are going through.
They were pushing them into the AC vents
To see a soccer game?
Yes.
I don't understand. Soccer is the biggest sport in the world.
That.
It's not even
I just
close.
don't get the whole. I don't know. I just don't. I mean,
You're
I understand
tripping.
It. I understand
You're
it is. I just
tripping.
don't
Soccer
get
is so fun.
It's not that. It's not. I don't get it. I'm not saying that. It's just like the passion is like on a whole nother level, and I don't understand that.
It's like college football, but all over the world. That type of passion.
I know. I've seen it. I'm just like, I love basketball. I love sports. I love football as much as the next motherfucker, but I ain't ever gonna.
So obviously, like the World Cup's coming to the U.S. and like everybody's been like, I don't know if we're prepared for this, and it's just like, bro, like y'all have to understand. This is what I was talking about like we make everything a big deal. This is normal.
Yeah.
People have died over this shit.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
And so it's like, dog, this is going to happen. Like we will get. It'll be wars out here. So just be prepared. Like. If I'm one of them gatekeepers, y'all could come on in. Shit, I don't get paid enough for y'all. I'm letting everybody in.
That's what ended up happening. Like,
yeah, bro.
Come on. I'm not stopping everybody.
The only scary thing about that is obviously like security for the players.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like they had their families in the crowd trying to get in.
Potentially like security for the players and their families and stuff. Like that could be a big deal. Anybody's getting in, not metal detected, anything like that. So that is a big deal. So that can get scary. But I mean, that's just like. Bro, these motherfuckers, you pan over to the crowd in Europe or in the South America countries, they have a bonfire in the middle of the stadium, like just going with
Lighting
smoke
flares and everything.
Yeah, bro, like it's insane.
I'm not gonna lie, like it's bad, but I like the passion.
Oh, dude, it's
like,
crazy.
Like
It's awesome.
I'm like kind of fascinated by
Yeah,
this.
no, it's awesome.
Like it's not a good thing, but I'm fascinated by it.
Yeah, well, 2026, we'll see it here. Moving on to our next one, we got. Have you guys been keeping up with Cam Newton, Christian McCaffrey, back and forth?
Seen it, yeah, a little back and forth.
So apparently, Christian McCaffrey had his wedding this past weekend, and Cam Newton got a little jealous because he thought he wasn't invited, but apparently he just
Had the wrong number.
Had the wrong number and doesn't answer his DMs.
Yeah. It's definitely on Cam. I'm sure he's going to answer to that and say that it's on him. It's kind of weird, though, because it is like one of those things like, bro, there's 1,000. You're a celebrity. There's 1,000 ways to get a hold of somebody when it comes to that type of stardom for both of them. Both of them are two very popular players. Obviously, history-wise, Cam Newton is a big deal to Christian McCaffrey. It was his first quarterback in the NFL. They had a strong relationship. Cam was declining, but they still had like a good relationship. Okay, yeah. Greg Olsen was there, who was obviously Cam's number one tight end all of his career.
That was about all they ever had. You had like Devin Funchess and stuff over there.
Yeah, no, it was Greg Olsen, Cam for a while, and for a little 4 years, Steve Smith, or 3 years.
Had him for a couple years, yeah. Jonathan Stewart, I think, for a little bit when they drafted Christian.
But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's unfortunate. That sucks, but it looks like it's Cam's fault. Like, you didn't keep. It's one of those things. Like, also, like, if I'm Christian McCaffrey, it's like clearly we didn't talk. So clearly,
like, if you
why are you making
4 years?
Yeah, why are you making this a bigger deal? Like,
wedding?
you don't have I don't have your number, so therefore, like, why
was
are
there
you surprised?
when you guys had your weddings? Was there anyone that kind of
Yes,
his was a lot.
bad?
We talked about this. His was a lot harder because he had his in a whole nother state. Mine, yeah, I've lost family technically because of mine from both parties. Like,
I just felt a certain way about not
me
being
feeling a certain way from some people not showing up, and then them feeling certain people feeling a certain way for not getting invited, for sure.
So it's just a common thing with like this family and stuff that may not get invited.
Yeah, super
certain
common.
people.
I feel like at weddings, this is very, very common. Like, people don't understand how expensive weddings are. Like, dog, you got to pay for the plate. You got to pay for everything just to come watch me have fun.
Were the meals for each person expensive, or do they cut you a deal if you have like more people?
They say it's a deal, but it's still expensive to me. Shit.
it's a deal. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that wasn't a part of your wedding, right? Or
I mean, we had like thing, but the person who did it was my wife's father's best friend.
Right.
So he owns a restaurant. He just like
What food did you guys have at your weddings?
prime rib. That shit was fire too.
I just had some like chicken cutlet shit. I don't even know. I didn't even finish it. The rule of thumb at a wedding is that if it's your wedding, eat before the wedding. I had Chick-fil-A. Shout out my groomsmen. They brought me Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Everybody just assume you're not gonna have time.
I had Chick-fil-A 10 minutes before the wedding started. So
Ranch sauce on your breath.
probably it was much needed because I got trashed that night.
Do it that way. No, I mean I feel like everybody gets Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
that
So
I've seen before.
the Cam situation, it's just like, bro, it is what it is.
Miscommunication.
Yeah, it's whatever.
It's not really a miscommunication. I don't know. It's just like nobody really tried to reach out.
It's not that deep.
Yeah,
I mean,
like if y'all didn't
4
try to reach out
years,
in 4
like, come on
years,
now, dog.
then it's not that deep. You didn't go to the wedding.
Yeah.
Sure. Moving on, our last current event. Have you guys seen the Seine River Olympics controversy? How they want these people to be swimming in this dirty ass river?
Hey, I feel like this happens every Olympics. Honestly,
There's always something
there's
because
always something dirty.
wasn't there something like because the last one was in China or something like
Yeah,
that, right?
no,
there was
there-
something in China that happened like
So they want these swimmers to swim in doo doo.
Where was the last Olympics? Oh, Japan. Japan was like the whole COVID thing. And then before that was like the whole,
Russia or something like that, right? Like,
it might have been like the Winter Olympics or something.
yeah, Russia was in the winter, but they've always had issues. Even in the World Cup, you remember they had all them
Qatar.
issues. Motherfuckers was going in porta potties and stuff because they didn't finish the stadium at the World Cup in South Africa.
Yeah, it's always something where
Like-
like something's not finished.
Yeah, no, they don't ever finish. Like,
But these people spent $1.5 billion to try and clean up this river, and it's still dirty.
it doesn't surprise, bro. France is very old, and I'm not kidding when they have dead people within 6 feet of like hundreds of thousands of dead skulls underneath France. So all that shit is just floating in there. And I'm sure your plumbing was made by fucking like Christopher Columbus. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, your fucking plumbing goes to the river. Like, does that not make sense to people?
You don't do that now. There's like
Big dog. Some of their houses are still there.
I know.
So therefore, that shit's going to the
What
river.
I'm saying is, I'm sure, like, because it was kind of saying, I'm just saying, like, I work in that right here, so it's like there's like now entities that exist that don't allow shit like this, with World Health Organizations.
Well,
that don't
clearly
allow
they're
shit
not
like
doing
that.
a great job.
No, I know. I'm not saying that.
There's a lot of
How do you
doo-doo.
spend 1.5 billion and still got doo doo water? That don't even make sense. Now, it sounds like I can solve it.
We don't want to hear your game plan on
Solve it. Just cut the water supply off. Let that motherfucker drain. Go wash the fucking tunnel. Let the river go back.
How much will I have to pay you guys to go swim in that?
You could
Nothing. I'm jumping in that motherfucker right now.
No, you're not.
You risking it?
Coming out with pink eye and shit.
You gonna catch something? Don't have any cuts on your body. Instant infection.
I'm not worried about none of that.
You know what? I'm not. You know what? I'm not surprised.
Little splish splash.
I'm not surprised.
Why are you saying that?
You know why? You know, I'm not surprised. He might do some shit like that.
What are you saying that
I don't
for?
know. I'm just playing.
Oh.
There's no way I believe you're gonna do that
Jump in the river?
with E. coli.
First of all, I jump in the Texas rivers and the beaches all the time. I know y'all have been to a Texas beach. For anybody that's a Texan that says they wouldn't do it, don't show me a picture of you sitting on our beach, because that ain't nothing but doo-doo water coming out of the Gulf. They literally just
I don't
said
go to the beach that much,
last
it don't matter to
year
me.
how it was like at 79% of E. coli. And guess where I was?
Just swimming.
I was
There's Michael Phelps in that bitch, huh?
I was deep. I was in the very deep end.
All right. Well, congratulations. I don't think I'm pretty sure that if they don't figure that out, ain't no. But I would. If I'm an athlete, I'm not doing that. I'm not going in that water. I've seen that water. That water look all green and nasty.
Go
I'm
ahead
not doing
and
that.
hand me my Goldie.
Yeah, you can have that goal by default.
All right. Do you guys think you know the NBA pretty well? Or NBA players growing up pretty well? The
Growing
accolades
up?
that
Can
they
you
might
say
have.
growing up. Yes.
Yeah, growing up.
Yes, maybe.
You think if I list their accomplishments, you could tell me which one I'm thinking about?
Maybe. I feel like I'm willing to give it a go.
All right. We got Guess Who NBA edition. You guys ready? So I'm going to read out some of their accolades. If you could get it based on their accolades alone, I'll give you 3 points. If you guys still can't get it,
I gotta get relaxed.
if you guys still can't get it, I'm going to give you the team they're best known from.
Okay.
And I'll give you 1 point for that. We're going to do a total of, how many do you want to do?
Until I win.
We'll do 9.
All right.
Here we go. Let's start off a little easy. This player is a Hall of Famer. He's a 14-time All-Star. He has 10 scoring championships, 3 steals championships. He's a 6-time
Michael
NBA.
Jordan.
Devin's on the board.
I was going, as soon as you said 14-time All-Star, I was about to.
It limited that list a lot.
All right, so you guys got the feel of it.
Yep.
All right. Next up, we have a 9-time All-Star, a 2-time scoring champion, a 3-time assist champion, a 9-time All-NBA player, and a 1-time MVP.
Say that
One more time?
This player was a 9-time All-Star, a 2-time scoring champion.
Steve Nash.
No. Allen Iverson.
Oh, no. It is AI.
A 3-time assist champion,
That's what gives
never
me
mind.
the assist.
a 9-time All-NBA, and a 1-time MVP. Do you want to hear the team he's best known
No,
for?
not yet. Hang on.
Hold on,
Let me fucking get my brain right.
Russell Westbrook.
2-0.
Damn, my boy. Good shit, Devin.
Devin's killing it.
I knew
Why
I
you
wasn't going to be
jinx
good at
me?
this.
Why are you jinxing me?
I knew I wasn't going to be good at this.
Let me see.
Number 3. This player was a Hall of Famer, a 14-time All-Star, a 1-time scoring champion, a 1-time assist champion, a 1-time NBA champion. He He was on the All NBA team 12 times, the All Defensive team 5 times, and a 1 times final MVP.
And how many MVPs does he have? One time? He's one Finals MVP and he's one irregular MVP?
He has never won a regular MVP award. He's a 1-time Finals MVP winner.
And what else did he have?
He's a Hall of Famer, 14-time All-Star.
Isaiah Thomas?
Wrong.
Mm-hmm.
1-time scoring champion, 1-time assist champion, a 1-time NBA champion, 12-time All-NBA player, 5-time All-Defensive NBA player, and a 1-time Finals MVP. Would you like the team?
Yeah.
Tony Parker.
Wrong.
He's definitely not a 14-time All-Star.
He's best known for playing for the Lakers.
Derek Fisher.
No. An MVP?
Just fucking with you. An MVP? Is that what you said?
He's never won a regular season MVP.
But he won the Finals MVP? Wow.
Yes.
Oh, Jerry West.
No.
Nick's on the board.
It's Jerry West.
Okay, shit. There you go.
2-1.
My bad.
Jerry never.
I'm terrible at this game.
He never won a regular MVP award though, as the logo of the NBA. That's what I'm saying. Like, you never won an MVP.
Number 4.
Won the Finals MVP and a loss.
I remember that. Yeah.
This player was a 10-time All-Star, a 1-time scoring champion, and a 6-time All-NBA player.
Yep.
Is he in the league today?
No, they're retired.
He's a
10-time All-Star.
10-time All-Star, a 1-time scoring champion, and a 6-time All-NBA player. Would you like to hear the team?
Tracy McGrady.
No,
yeah.
the Nuggets.
Best known for playing for the Nuggets?
Carmelo.
Devon got it.
That's all you could put for Carmelo was those 3 things. I feel like
They don't have it in.
You're right. But damn, that's crazy.
3-1.
You should have said like NCAA.
Yeah, you should have went like Syracuse
It's NBA.
headband.
It's NBA edition, not college edition.
I feel
Give me
you.
that 3 to the head. That's what. If you would have done that, I don't know who you were talking about.
All right, Devon's.
Pulling away with it.
Let me try and get a little bit middle ground. All right. This player was a 4-time All-Star, a 3-time assist champion, a 1-time steals champion, a 2-time NBA champion. They were all on the All-NBA team 1 time and the All-Defensive team 4 times.
How many championships you got?
2.
Retired?
Yes.
This is our era, you saying?
Yes.
One more time on his accolades?
4-time All-Star, 3-time assist champion, 1-time steals champion, 2-time NBA champion. He was on the All-NBA team 1 time, and was on the All-Defensive team 4 times.
Rajon Rondo?
That's a good
3-2.
one. That's a good one right there. I didn't think that. I like that one.
All right, 3-2. Next one. This player is a Hall of Famer. He's a 10-time All-Star, a 2-time NBA champion, and they were on the All-NBA team 2 times.
Two-time champion,
Mm-hmm.
10-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA.
Yep.
He's won 2 championships?
And it's
Yes.
just a 2-time All-NBA for me. Like, going through that, I'm like, they've had to have met more All-NBAs than the people that are coming to my mind. 2-time champion. What position?
He played a guard position.
Is it? No, there's no. It's not Dwayne Wade, is it?
He's
No.
4-time NBA champion.
Oh, you're trying to figure that, but I'm trying to think. 2-time. It's the
He's a
2-time.
3-time NBA champion.
It's the 2. It's the.
Would you like the team?
Yeah, go ahead.
The Bucks.
Ray Allen.
3-3.
Milwaukee Ray Allen was a beast, bro.
He was, but that ain't the motherfucking thing I think of when I think
How you
of Ray
feeling,
Allen.
Devin?
I think, honestly, I think it's Seattle Supersonics when I think of Ray Allen, but that's me.
A Milwaukee Ray Allen was a monster.
All right, 3-3. 3 to go. This player is a Hall of Famer. They're a 12-time All-Star, a 4-time scoring champion, and they were on the All-NBA team 7 times.
Hall of Famer?
Yes.
I'm going to say Allen Iverson on that one.
He's
Wrong.
MVP. One more time on the list.
A Hall of Famer,
Yep.
12-time All-Star, 4-time scoring champion, 7-time All-NBA. Would you like the team?
No, let me one more guess. Chris Paul.
Wrong.
He's not a Hall of Famer.
That's true. I mean, you're right. He is, but he isn't. What team is? Oh no, go ahead if you want it.
I feel like it's going to be like, is it our era or a little earlier?
A little earlier.
No championships.
Barkley.
Wrong.
Ewing.
Wrong.
Go.
Team?
Yeah, go ahead.
Spurs.
No championship.
George Gervin.
4-3 to Nick.
Little before us. He played in the fucking 70s, didn't he? Little before us. How old are we, Paul? How fucking old are we?
I mean, weren't you guys born in the 80s or something?
That's crazy. Wow. Madness.
You know what, Paul? You gonna have to see me at this podcast.
Certified unks.
All right. I mean, I am an uncle, but that's crazy.
All right. Next one. This player was a Hall of Famer, 11-time All-Star, 4-time scoring champion, 3-time steals champion, 7-time All-NBA. They won the Rookie of the Year, and they're a 1-time MVP.
Allen Iverson.
4-4.
I knew he had to be on there finally.
All right. All tied up. It's probably the closest thing we've ever done.
Are you nervous?
No, I don't care.
He cares deep down. Okay. Last one. This player was an 8-time All-Star, a 5-time rebound champ, a 5-time All-Defensive Team player.
Dwight Howard.
Devin takes it.
Good stuff.
So I'm officially on the board. Was it 4-1?
I just want to say, like,
4-1?
that was a pure guess at the end.
No, was it
Yes, it
5-time
was.
defensive player of the year?
He didn't sound confident.
I whispered it when I whispered.
I honestly did not hear him say Defensive Player of the Year.
It's a
I
five-time
thought he said
but
Defensive Team.
That narrows the list down.
I thought you said
tremendously.
Defensive
It was
Team.
either him or Rudy Gobert.
I think I said defensive team.
Yeah,
Defensive-
that's why I'm telling you, you guessed. It was a 100% guess because he said
I didn't
Defensive
even.
Team. He didn't even get to the Defensive Player.
He's
of
a
the year.
3-time Defensive Player of the
Yeah,
Year.
I was gonna tell like,
I knew
there's
it.
no way because I was gonna say it was either gonna be like Ron Artest or fucking Dwight Howard. As a pure guess.
Devin finally takes one. How's it feel?
Don't fucking high five me on that guess.
Oh, that's crazy. Well, it doesn't feel as good because my counterpart is not happy for me. I'm just playing.
Congrats, Devin.
That was fucking. Finally, I'm happy.
That was a good one. That was a good one. I knew Devin is probably more of a statistician than I am when it comes to sports.
Maybe.
Found your niche.
I'm more of an argumentative person when it comes to sports.
That's also true.
Devin's way more of a statistician than I am. Anyways, this podcast has been fun. Any final notes?
No, I'm excited to go to Tahoe next week. Though.
Next
I might be
week?
on vacation. I ain't talking to nobody.
Ouch.
I'm being the
Screw
woods.
us.
I know. I know.
I apologize as soon as I saw him.
I know he. I know.
Fun fact.
I know he ain't.
Paul
playing.
went 16 messages deep without responding to
It's
them.
a pet
Making
peeve.
me
I'm
look
sorry,
like
I'm sorry,
the
I'm sorry.
crazy ex-girlfriend around here and shit. I sent him 16 messages.
16 messages deep is insane.
All to help him out this week and not even to fuck you back.
I used them.
I know, and not even to fuck you back. Nothing.
Well, with that being said, I appreciate all the love we've been getting. We're on a big journey to push our Instagram right now. We're on a big journey to kind of just identify what we're changing. We're going to hopefully have some big, exciting news coming up with, changes for the podcast. Paul kind of alluded to that earlier in this show. But yeah, that's just fun stuff to look forward to. We're not going anywhere. 17 episodes in. We're loving it, having a blast. Devin, do you have anything?
Nope. Follow us, dum-dums.
All right. With that being said, love everybody in this room. Love everybody out there. Toodles.